All right, well, glad you could join us again. We got a beautiful sunny afternoon this second full day of spring, and we're going to take advantage of it. We're going to finally get those end panels onto the greenhouse frame. This is from the woods, is up in the background there, shoveling a bit of snow, getting that out of the way so we can work on clear ground. And we'll haul them out of the shop, and they've been sitting there for quite a while, and it's kind of nice that we get that another stage done on the greenhouse. So glad you could join us, and we hope that you enjoy this video, and let's get started. Well, the end panels are up here. Turned out to be okay, so now you're going to get an idea. What I was thinking all along is that I made the frame to match the profile of the metal frame, and so my idea now is to, from the outside, pre-drill a hole, and with a metal self-tapping screw, screw it into the end of the metal frame there. So I'm going to start at the peak and then work my way down on both sides, and hopefully it all lines up. All right, well, we got the back end panel on. It went really well. It was a little out on one measurement, but that's okay for a temporary greenhouse. So what we're using is a 2.5-inch self-tapping metal screw with a high thread count, so you have to be a little bit careful when you're actually into the metal that you don't over-torque your screws, or else it'll strip the hole and you'll lose all your hold. At any rate, it worked well. We're going to move on to the front panel with the door and get that up quickly. Well, the end panels are on. That went reasonably well. As you can see, we're on a bit of a slope here. Yeah, who am I kidding? We're on a big slope here, but it's the only place we've got for the time being. And over the season, we'll have to maybe figure out a better place for this. But the next step is to put some bottom rails on, so we'll have a place to staple our plastic, and then we'll drape our plastic, and we're one step closer to a finished temporary greenhouse. Hey, where'd my greenhouse go? Oh, there it is. Yeah, Mrs. from the Woods and I had a frank discussion on the location that we had chosen, and decided to move it up here. And one of the reasons we didn't think it would fit up here was originally this carport frame was 20 feet long, and it would have protruded into the door opening. But with all the broken parts and bent pieces, it ended up being 15 feet long, which fits nicely right against the horse shed and still leaves the opening on to get all the machinery out and all of our storage in there. So yeah, it's a better location, and I think it's going to work well here, and we get more sun here as well, and I think overall it's the better choice. Today's part of the project was making the bottom rails, and they are boards salvaged from the mobile chicken coop, and I had to scab on about 10 inches on the end. The boards were just a little bit too short. They were just under 15 feet, and the whole frame itself is 15 foot 2. All right, we're inside the greenhouse now, and the plastic went on pretty good. Sagging in a few spots, but I got it as tight as I could. And I think it's just the odd shape of the frame that makes it difficult to get the plastic tight, but we're satisfied with the look of this. The temperature rose dramatically once we had it enclosed. We got it up to about 34 degrees Celsius. The sun's starting to go down, but it's still about 24 degrees Celsius in here, and outside temperature is about 8 degrees Celsius. We plan to start our seeds in here, and then over the summer, tomatoes, cucumbers, and peppers. So that's the idea. Well, we got the plastic draped over the greenhouse frame, and other than a few trim pieces to put on to secure the plastic, I think we're going to call this done. But yeah, it turned out okay. The plastic went on reasonably tight for an old frame and an odd shape. So we're happy with that, and Mrs. From the Woods is going to take over now. But we're glad that you could join us, and if you did like this video, we would love it if you would subscribe, like, and share, and join us again for another video coming soon. Thanks for watching.